1 year ago, I was the happiest I've ever been in my life. Recently, I lost my partner, who I love very much. Since then, my life has fallen down around me. Things that once brought me joy no longer do. My home and life become dull and uninspired and unorganised. I'm challenging myself to get myself back on track over the next 12 months. That'd be nearly impossible given everything that's happened, but I'm determined to start this journey, to find some resemblance of joy and happiness, and to bring back what was my bubbly and happy self back to life. Day 2 of my journey, and my skin had a really bad reaction, which meant no wig, no makeup, no hair glue for my wig, which meant beanie it was. So I went on the bus and went to Hobbycraft to get some boxes so that I could store my fidgets in a bit more of an organised way rather than just scattered about everywhere. So I'm picking a really random box because the idea is that I'm going to cover them with the stickers. And then I went food shopping, and then I decided to practice my transitions and actually do some knitting, which is the first thing I've knitted properly in months, and I really love how this little line came out, which is great because that's the first thing that I've done that's been creative. Day 3, I spent the majority of this morning resting and crying after having some seizures, which I have normally. I then spent most of the rest of the day just knitting. Here's my plain pumpkin. I used to knit every day, but I'm just not feeling any joy from doing it. This is just a pumpkin I stuck some key ties on a leaf. I don't know whether to add a mouth or not. And here's the second one. It's a slightly different colour. I'm just not feeling any joy from what I normally would do. But I'm going to keep trying until I spark some sort of joy and happiness. But they do look cute all together, all 3 of them. Day 6, and I decided to push my comfort zone by going out with hardly any makeup or a wig on. I was really actually very happy and comfortable, which surprised me a lot. I then decided to finish off the day with an evening walk, and then decided to snuggle down and just have a chilled evening. Day 7, and I started off my day with my favourite breakfast. All things considering, since I've not been eating very much, this was a vast improvement. And I went outside for a walk, which I instantly regret because of how hot it was. I then came home to a lovely surprise from my rainbow mom, who bought me this beautiful Lego sunflower in memory of my partner, which I have definitely built. And then decided to show you guys the other stuff that I've built recently, like this little cute little plant guy. And then I just started putting all of my Lego flowers or similar builds like in areas together, and this looks so beautiful, especially with the light reflecting. And then I just decided to put the big bouquet of I think they're called buckets flowers into this vase because they were just dangling about elsewhere up till now, and they look stunning. So I just decided that rather than leaving them on a floor or coffee table, I actually put them with the others, and this is what they all look like together, which is absolutely stunning, and I love how beautiful it's turned out. I just love this area so much now. It's just so cute and beautiful. Day 8, and I packed a bag to go to my partner's apartment in New York to pack up her belongings and bring them back to the UK. She lived over here the majority of the time, but she had to go over there to work about 40% of her time. No. I then cleaned the flat top to bottom today. I was thinking about coming home to a clean flat. I know it's going to get dusty and dirty before I come home, but at least I've done the basics. I then painted my nails. Didn't particularly enjoy this, but I did it just so I could have some sort of happiness. I then made some Hunter's chicken and sticky vegetable rice, my partner's favourite. I actually cried after having this. As soon as I had a first bite, I felt like the critic out of Ratatouille. Does anybody else get that way? Day 9, and I thought it looked really cute considering I didn't want to put a wig on during this heat wave. I spent the morning doing Move for Fun, Coventry Leaflet Lions annual sponsored moving around the park, get some movement, and this was us having a bit of a laugh and a joke, just purely and utterly because I was just so down and exhausted. But I'll see you all when I get back, if not sooner. The last few days have been some of the hardest days that I've ever had to see myself through. To go to your loved one's home and pack their stuff away is incredibly hard. But what I braced myself for was not what I got. I thought I knew how much she loved me, cared for me, but I was so wrong. Walking into her apartment and seeing photos of me and the rest of the Rainbow family in every room, trinkets that we had bought over the years, random things that she kept from when we did stuff both as friends and as a couple, was incredibly hard to hold it all together. I went with Nikki's Rainbow mum and dad to share this experience with them. It was so heartwarming. We're all friends and it has been so comforting to have them around, and I hope they feel the same way about me. I'm surrounded by people who knew Nikki as I knew her, who love her, who cared for her, who wanted the best for her. We've all laughed and cried about memories, and it's just been really special. I just wish that she was here to hear and feel the love that are coming from everyone. Nikki's Rainbow's parents were expressing their feelings of loss when we were out in New York, and I just felt like I couldn't do it. I believe that I'm holding back from fully letting myself go into this grieving process because I'm scared of falling into my depression and anxiety hole. The best way I can describe it is if you ever watched Big Mouth and Human Resources on Netflix and saw the depression kitty who literally lays on top of Jessie and isolates herself and can't move. If I fully let myself go and have these feelings, I'm scared that I'll end up there again. But I'm also have to be careful that if I get over emotional stress, that could lead to me having more seizures, my body breaking down, my insomnia leading to more seizures, and just being in that vicious cycle of having the adrenaline from the seizures so I can't sleep, but then not sleeping because of the adrenaline and the insomnia, but then having seizures because I'm exhausted. And it's a vicious circle that I've worked really hard to get myself out of. I'm also aware that, my body breaks down when I'm not well as well. Everything from joint ache to pain to my hormones being all over the place to regulating my pain management, everything just goes out the window. However, on the other foot, I know that pushing my grief away and focusing on things that stop that from happening is really bad for me as well, and I'm worried that I'm making a bigger problem for myself. So after a few really long days, I'm going to slow down. I'm going to let my body and mind rest, but I'm also not going to stay in bed all day because, believe me, that's what I desperately want to do. I'm also going to look at things that are coming up, make some plans, make some goals for myself, and generally pushing myself to getting back to where I was before all of this happened. Day 15, and I just didn't want to get out of bed. I pushed myself eventually, and I'm really glad I did because I had a really good day. I started off with a coffee and my cup of positive tea mug. I know the irony. And then started, as I do every morning, with fidgeting with my brunch ball, just full of different breakfast charms inside, really visually stimulating. I then picked out my fidgets for the day, so something to stimulate all my senses: visual, tactile, squeezable, noise, all that sort of good stuff. And then decided to start cleaning because the flat was a bit of a mess and I wanted to make sure I had a clean and tidy home that I could function from for the rest of this week. And my washing was piling very high very quickly, and some things that I haven't washed in a while have been, building up. Same with the dishes, so I just did them all. Then my friend dragged me out for a coffee. It's my first autumnal drink of the year, and I was really glad I picked it because it was so good. If anybody has the maple hazel latte from Costa, you're missing out. It was so good, and I'm glad that you dragged me out. It was the first time out without a wig, and I was really happy. Then I came home, decided to give myself some comfort by drinking out of this Stitch mug that my partner bought me. I was really happy it did. It brought me a lot of silly little joy and comfort, and then I got really upset because it just broke me. And but I'm really glad that I did cry, because it meant I was doing something right. Then decided to have some crumpets. These are gluten-free crumpets, ironically, which look like that. They actually taste okay. They don't taste dry or cardboardy, which is okay. I'm just really glad that I started having some sort of emotion. Finishing the evening off with, as I do most days, with Moon and Star Stress Ball. Looks like this. And then it glows in the dark, which is awesome. And it really helps me calm down and wind down for the evening. Today was an absolutely incredible day. First of all, my wig finally stayed on my head and I didn't have a reaction, which is an added bonus. But my best friend decided to show up and he said, let's go up to Birmingham. So we did. We hopped on the train and look at the views. Autumn's definitely coming in. And I'm just so lucky to have my best friend. He's absolutely incredible. Decided to drag me out of the house because he said he thinks I've been on my own too much. Which is absolutely amazing. We had an amazing time just wandering around the shops and grabbing some bits and pieces, and he surprised me later on. We were just trying to spark anything in me and him as well that used to bring us some sort of joy. So we decided to go up on a trip. Here's us walking into the centre, and then here's the Birmingham Ball, in case nobody's seen it. And then this is the stuff that was in H&M Home, which was really quite impressive. Like, how weird are these candle holders? And then we went into Primark, and we were a little disappointed in the range in there, so we didn't actually get anything this time. And there was Christmas stuff in there, which made us both groan. But yeah, look, there was so much like Nightmare Before Christmas stuff, which we're both real big fans of. So we're probably going to go back in a couple of weeks just to probably get a couple of bits and pieces. And then he dragged me into Lego and he bought me a little present from Lego, which I was really, really touched by. And then we saw the Commonwealth Games ball, which was absolutely spectacular. And then, yeah, there was this, like, Pepsi Max stand that were just handing out random Pepsi Max. I have horses nearby where I live, and it's just really cute when you come off the train and see them. So, yeah, it was just a real special day. I love my friend so much. He's just absolutely incredible friend to be around, and we were just trying to spark something, because one, he's fed up of waiting for me to watch certain series that have come out recently that I haven't been watching, and this piece of Lego is related to that. So yeah, ta-da, it's Ahsoka. He's been begging me to watch Ahsoka so that he doesn't spoil anything for me, so I decided to make Ahsoka, and here she is. And I used to play with a lot of Lego, so this has just sparked some sort of joy. And up she goes onto the little Star Wars shelf that I've started, next to some of the things that I've knitted, like the pork and the Yoda. Good day. Hi everyone, sorry for being away for some time, but I've been really poorly since Birmingham. I've picked up a really nasty infection on my chest and my sinuses, and joys of having seizures and having a compromised immune system because of that. But I've actually been resting and watching some adult animation, which has been the first time in a very long time, so I'm very happy about that. And then drunk my coffee out my favourite Minions mug. Again, I'm just trying to do anything today that's just going to spark some sort of joy in me, which this definitely did. Threw on a wax melt. This one was cinnamon scented, so I love it. It makes the whole house smell like autumn. I then decided to decorate for Halloween, so I got my pumpkin dishes out, my skull glasses out, and then that is a knitted mug cozy that I knitted last year. I normally decorate at the beginning of the September the 1st, but because I was grieving, I just put everything off, so it just felt really nice to have all of my stuff out ready to go. and then carried on decorating. So this is all the stuff, a lot of knitted stuff. Them two things closer to the TV are actually chocolate orange covers, but obviously I didn't have them. Put on a red tablecloth, which I normally say for Christmas, but thought it looked very autumny. And then I filled my cabinet with my knitted Halloween stuff. So in there we've got some floating ghost, voodoo, werewolf, bat, the two pumpkins, and a tombstone and a spider. And then the other stuff that was in there has just been put out already, and I just love it. I think it looks really cute. Definitely need to do some more. And this was the Halloween lights at night time. Very cozy, very autumny and Halloweeny vibes. Spent the rest of the day making some Leo body parts ready to basically sew them up, because I haven't done them. That was me telling you I've done 4 of them, but I've only got 2 on the image because I've got the others are just so bitty, and that's how they'll turn out when they're finished. So yeah, good day. These are the Leos that I was talking about last time. I finished them. They look really good. I'm really glad. I think my friend's going to be very happy with them when he gets them. They just look so better, and they're so full, and they stand upright, and it's just, they're great. They all have different personalities as well. I quickly grabbed one that I made a while back, and this was one of the first ones I made. I cannot believe the difference. The second one's barely stuffed. Look at the tail compared to the other one. This is why you should keep your work and compare it, because honestly the difference after you've learnt for a while. This was my dinner, which is katsu curry, and that just ends my weekend of just being chilled and productive, and I need to just figure out certain things going forward. Okay, bye.
Hey guys, so I recently discussed yesterday about the fact that I'm struggling without my identity of what to do now that my partner's gone, and that's because before that, me and my partner were gearing up for me to do my own business, which involved me doing knitting products and crochet products. Unfortunately, what I found over the past few weeks, which is what I thought was just I haven't knitted in a month, maybe I'm just out of practice, out of timing, is not the case. I suffer with seizures, both epilepsy and non-epilepsy seizures. I have seizures daily. That affects everything from my joints to my muscles to my normal brain day-to-day functioning, communication, everything like that. And what I have found recently is that when I've gone to knit something, take like what I've knitted today, whereas that would have taken me 1 to 2 hours, that's taken me all day to do one. Now normally I do 5, 6 in a day. So it is concerning. I have reported it to my doctor, who is going to talk to my consultant about it at some point, whenever that is. But yeah, it's concerning to me, because that also means that I'm stuck now. Whereas before, I was looking forward to doing this to eventually getting off my benefits, because as much as I, fit the guarantee, and I'm so grateful for having them, it's eased a lot of pressure of like struggling to think about money, etc. And it's really helped me. It's not sustainable for me as a young person going forward. I've got no guarantee in life. I've got no guarantee about my housing situation, for example. I've got no guarantee, money-wise. Somebody who's sitting in an office one day could turn around and go, Sophie isn't eligible anymore. And that's it, done. Sophie's got no money. Then I'm struggling. And that's where, I'm stuck. And I've got no pension going in other than the state one at the moment. So again, I'm stuck. So I was sitting here going, and I need to find something to do daily. And if it's not knitting, if I can only knit for a couple of hours a day now, because of my nerve damage and because it's clearly affecting my knitting, then I need to do something. And I can't just sit and read all day, because me sitting and reading all day, and that is not the extent of all my books, by the way, that's just part of it. Me not being able to, I can't sit and read all day, because I can do, but that's not being productive. And I can't sit idly by and do nothing either. I used to fill my days with my charity work, but that's slowly drying up as well. So I'm stuck. So, but equally what I'm thinking of doing is doing some more content, social media stuff. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but at least it's given me something to do every day. Like it's been nice to not just sit on the sofa or lie in bed and go, I can't do anything today, because I actually have a deadline. I have a deadline to get stuff out to you guys, which has been so helpful, because otherwise I would be in an absolute dark place, dark place, and I'm fully aware of that. Anybody that knows me will know how bubbly I am, and a lot of the time that is a mask, but a lot of the time it's not. Maybe, is it something you guys want to see? Is there anything specifically you guys want to see? I'm quite willing to sit and talk or do pretty much anything, because I want to do something. I want to get out and do stuff. Yeah. So I hope you guys are all doing okay. That's basically what I've done today, is just knit one of them. So I'm not entirely happy with myself. Well, I'm not going to be hard on myself. If my body is telling me something, I need to listen to it.
Hey everyone, come with me and my two besties who are camera shy to Birmingham. We're going from Coventry to Birmingham today, just to basically have a day with each other. So I dragged the boys into Boots because I needed a Pacific nail polish. I really want to wear a bright orange nail polish. We then went walking around and window shopped for a bit, until one of the lads dragged us into Primark, because he wanted to show everybody like the Nightmare Before Christmas range, but it was so disappointing. No mugs, nothing. It was just really disappointing. We went into Waterstones. One of the lads got a lot of books because he's a real bookworm like I am, but we all instantly went straight to the back of the store where the sci-fi selection is. We then stopped to Costa for lunch, and I had a nice maple latte, and then we went into Danger Zone. We went into Lego. This was pre-planned anyway, but it was just very, very dangerous for us all. But yeah, it was just really cool. My friend spent about 20 minutes at the Pick a Brick Wall. I don't think I'm there yet, but yeah, that's my little haul. It's a lot less than some of the others. I'm very excited because I think this is going to help me a lot, especially because I tried to knit yesterday and I couldn't even do it for 10 minutes. So hopefully this will help. So here's some of the Lego sets that I bought today. So first off, we've got the taxi. This is being discontinued by the end of this year, so I thought, considering I'm planning on buying some modulars at some point over the next few months, that this would be important to have outside of them. So that's a taxi. Then we've got the birthday set. This is equally being discontinued. I just thought it was really cute and it's going to look like a really nice build. Then my friend bought me, when we were out, the gingerbread men and the polar bears. Are getting really cute, but I'm saving these for Christmas, so I'm not going to build them anytime soon. So that's them. Then I bought, on top of everything else, the Disney Haunted Mansion, which is quite small, but I thought that would be really cute to do whilst watching Haunted Mansion. This was something else I got. I got a random base plate so that I can hopefully build some Mills plates, but equally I got it in white so that if I want, I could use it for Christmas as well as other stuff. So yeah, very excited. I'm still learning, so let's see how this all goes. I bought myself the Hocus Pocus set. I thought, why not? Because I love Hocus Pocus, and I thought I'd get this. This is my first big build I think I've ever done, and I'm going to do it whilst watching both of the movies, and that'll be really fun. Okay, and then these were my gifts we purchased today. So this is a little cabin. This was for spending over a certain amount. I really like it. It looks really cute. I just wish that it had a back to it, but that's fine. We can fix that. And then the other one I got today was the Disney 100 picture frame, and that just looks really cute. I think that's going to be a very nice build to do. So which one should I build first, guys? Hi everyone, So I'm just waiting for my sister. Today is day 27. I'm waiting for my rainbow sister. She's my best friend. I've known her since secondary school. There's nothing we don't know about each other. She's on her way over with her mum. She's the best person in the world. I love her completely and utterly. I cannot wait to see her and hug her, and it's just going to be a great day for that. And yeah, this is fit check is what they say, I think. The only thing is, this wig, I love it to pieces, but it's at the end, I don't know if you can tell this, it's like crushed up plastic, so I need to figure out or learn how to do that along with my eyebrows. I didn't have a chance to shave my eyebrows before I drew my eyebrows, so I've got bits of hair falling out in amongst them, which is why they look really weird, but yeah, we'll go with it. Yeah, so it's going to be a very good day. So I hope you're all well, and come along with me and spend some time with my rainbow family. So after a quick catch up and a cup of tea, we went into centre of Coventry to have a look around, and we started off in Lush and looked at all the new bath bombs, which Georgie got quite a fair bit. We then looked around this Gothic store and ended up again walking out with a fair bit for Halloween. And Georgie was just surprised about everything, but it was so lovely to catch up with her and her mom. And it was just nice to show her around Coventry, and because she's not really been before. We had lots of laughs, lots of giggles, and lots of serious conversations as well, because obviously this is the first time we've spent together since me starting this journey of trying to putting my life together. So it was a really nice day. When we were in Coventry though, Primark's shut. I don't know why. It was just really weird. It was just like, until further notice. We went to Ziggy's and I had this seafood pasta and this passion fruit drink, and then Georgie wanted a pumpkin spice latte, which we didn't mind waiting for her because, made us smile so much. And then we came back and we had another quick cup of tea before they had to leave. Everybody was happy, and this is me at the end of the day. I'm just very knackered, but it was so great. Okay, so I have been crying most of this afternoon because Nikki's rainbow parents came over, and apparently Nikki has been, before she died, she bought Christmas and birthday gifts for the rest of the family, and they've started to arrive, and a lot of stuff was done through pre-order stuff, and so he bought one of the things for me. He's told me he's keeping the rest for my birthday and Christmas, and I've just been crying non-stop today because this is the sort of stuff she used to do for me a lot anyway. I have a favourite knitting author who writes the most beautiful patterns, easy to follow, and she's done books for Harry Potter, Star Wars, Disney, all sorts of other stuff as well on her website. And I saw this a while back, and obviously, and I must have mentioned it to her because it's here. And I forgot about it because of everything that's going on. And I'm just... It just makes me miss her so much more, because there's things like this are the reasons that I love her so much. It's not that she's given me anything, it's the thoughtfulness of knowing that it's just made me realise how much I've been locking my emotions away so much, and not processing and not dealing with it. And I'm getting sick and tired of people saying, oh, how are you, all the time, and it's just really irritating me and griping me, and because I don't know how I feel,
and I'm just going through the motions at the moment, as a lot of you have noticed. But yeah, I'm just, it's just unlocked all of this emotion. And now I don't know quite what to do with myself. I'm grateful they've bought it, because it's really, I don't know, I'm just grateful they've bought it over. I'm grateful that they're still actively trying to be a part of my life. I'm just so upset. It's the only way to describe it. I'm just so, and my heart physically aches. Okay, I've calmed myself down. This is the book. It's by Tanis Gray. I love all of the work she does. She's just such an incredible author, and these books are so lovely. I mean, look at this. Look, the patterns in here are unbelievable. And it's Nightmare Before Christmas, and I love that movie so much, especially around the end of Halloween and November. But yeah, it's just made me, I just can't stop crying. It's just, I mean, I would have eventually bought this, but I had like I said, I forgot about it. I've been busy trying to process my emotions, and I just miss her so much, because it's things like this that she used to do that just, like, it's like the fidgets, this, her encouraging me to do stuff. It's just bringing it all back to, like,
Hi, so I'm not feeling 100% after yesterday, and I'm still upset and still going through the motions. So I've decided to do something that my previous therapist has told me to do when I'm getting in this bit of a wound up state, which is just to go through things that normally make me feel happy. And I thought it would help for future reference for me to do this, to reflect on what's helped me in the past 29 days. So if I, going forward, feel the same way, I've got something to refer back to. First up, let's go through some of the fidgets that have helped this month. So we've got, this is my favourite slow riser. It's really helped to just get all the aggression out into them. The obvious other fidgets have been my fidget rings that are around my thumbs all the time. So we've got this one that I've had for many years, and we've got this new one that actually my partner did get for me, and it's got Forever Embers engraved on the inside, so I'm very grateful for that. We've also got this Orbeez ball that looks like slime. I just find it very visual and noisy at the same time, and it's been great. As you can see in the background, I've got a pink sugar ball. I really do love this. Again, it's the texture, it's the feel. It just snaps me out of whatever situation I'm in. It's been great. And then we've got these noodles, which are great for that snapping sensation for me, as well as tying and just general fidgeting. Another good thing to mention is the acupressure rings. They've really helped me, as have my sensory lanyards. And wristlets, the things on them have stopped me having panic attacks when I've been out and about, which has been great. Noise wise, obviously Happy Snappy. It's just great. I just love it. This is the Nido one. It's great. Another noise one that I can't put down. Atomic Ball. Really nice and big. I have got little ones, and they've also helped having just like literally here rolling. Texture wise, Dino Smush Sensory Putty, and I've also been enjoying this as well. All of my fidgets are from Funky Fidget,
shop. They're just great. Really fair prices as well. Lovely family. They're just amazing. And then we've got the final fidget that I've been enjoying this month. Brunch ball. First thing in the morning, if I've had a really rough night's sleep or not slept at all, I just come and just look at this whilst counting down and calming down. It just helps because it's distraction technique, and I just love it so much. And don't worry, normally when I'm squeezing all of this, I haven't got my rings on. I've just forgotten to take them off just. The only other one that I just want to say, favourite cues from all this month. It's the only one that comes out the head. He's just awesome. Love him to pieces. Then we'll move on to my favourite knits that I've actually managed to do this month. So obviously we've got cute pumpkin, plain pumpkin, and then Halloween pumpkin. All three of them have been really nice and pretty, and obviously I've had them out on display, so that's really helped me out. The other thing that's helped me out this month, unsurprising to those who have seen my recent haul video, Lego. It's really helped me to distract by focusing on what I can get, what I can't get, what I want, what I don't want, and also just building has been amazing. I filmed a couple of videos of me doing some builds the other day. I'm going to put them up in the next couple of days. I just love this. I love this, having this on the side, because it just prompts me that I'm still a nerd. I'm still love the things that I love, and they're not going anywhere, and that's great. The other thing to mention is I actually have finished a book this month, and I've gone back to my Game of Thrones. Love Game of Thrones. I love this book. I love all the others in the series, but I love going back and reading things that bring me comfort and I've read before, because it just helps me calm down. And yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. Thoroughly got me back into being a nerd again, and I just love it to pieces. Final thing that's brought me some joy and some little titters is this mug. For everything that I'm going through, the fact I have a rainbow mug that says a cup of positivity is just hilarious. Every time I get it out the cupboard, I just laugh about it. It's something that my partner did get for me, so for me it's a bit of a sad, happy reminder, but it's just definition of irony. There's other little things like certain shows that have brought me comfort, such as like Rick and Morty, as you all saw the other day, Futurama, that I'm just slowly getting back into things. But yeah, it's just, I'm getting there slowly, but this is just a reminder to myself as well as for you guys, if you're struggling, that it's the small things that help. And I feel a lot better having gone through it, because I just know that, you know, I've had a pretty good month, all things considered, but I'm still in the depths of what happened yesterday, and I just need to slowly snap myself out of it again a bit. But I'm also letting myself feel, because I think that's important. Okay, so let's talk. We're 30 days in. Ignore what I'm wearing. I'm trying to have a bit of a calm, chill day today. But looking back on the last 30 days of this challenge, I've realised that if I don't have anybody to talk to, anybody to go out and see, or I don't have anything to do, I'm finding myself being sucked into depression land, and it hits me like a ton of bricks. So I need to try and keep myself busy, as well as trying to write things out of what's going on in my head. And that's where I'm going to start journaling again next month, and I'm going to make sure that I have a regular routine, which I have been getting back into. My automatic habits and habit stacking is working, so I need to just keep that up, and I just need to just keep going forward with things like finding activities to do during the day, whether that be Lego, lions, knitting, if I can do it, drawing, doing something that day to encourage myself to not just lie in bed all day and sleep all day, or, you know, all that sort of stuff.
And I just want to be grateful for everybody who's reached out and to everybody who's been supportive and helped me. It means a lot. It's really helped me this month. This isn't a challenge for anybody, but it's a challenge for me so that I stop myself from going into depression land, because it is so easy for me to do. And I'm just trying to make sure that I'm getting better and getting healthier, and I am remembering my partner, but I'm not being sucked into mourning 24/7, which is so easy for me to do at the moment, especially when it was that kind of love, an unconditional love, that we didn't care what everybody said or did. It was just love, and that's what I miss. And the soundtrack that's been going around TikTok of you just want a hug, but you want a hug from somebody who loves you, who cares for you, who you love undeniably, who it doesn't matter how long that hug is, you can feel the support coming through that hug. That's what I miss. That's what I miss. I've had other hugs and it's just not the same. And yeah, so going forward, I know what I need to do, and hopefully you guys still want to watch this. If not, it's just a nice diary for me to keep